deleted. Saved message 10:01 a.m. Message deleted. You have no more messages. You are at the main menu.
Sorry, I forgot I had my... Oh, that's really loud. Sorry, I forgot I had my mic muted from the last time I streamed here. So for those wondering what I was saying, just done with the job interview. Wasn't for the area I thought it was, so I'm being referred to the person who hires for that area. Really makes me question the company now, just a little bit. But meanwhile, the interview went really well, and I have a feeling I would have had the job if I was not looking to specifically work with AHS, or health services. But I'm looking specifically to work with them, and so as a result, I gotta wait to speak to the person who does the hiring for them. But at the same time, this does give me a chance to wait to see if maybe Canadian Tire will reach out to me and offer me the job. I'm not 100% sure on that. Roger's not 100% sure on that either, because it's kind of a dangerous location, but have to see what happens with that. And yeah. So, and I'm sorry I was chowing down when I started, but I had only had a little bit of toast, and I wanted something else in my system before I started, since we're starting late. Yeah, so I guess that will just get us started. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. If you were here on Friday, I hope you had a good weekend. If not, I hope you had a good week since you last saw me. I know here in town today, as you can tell, it's kind of dark. I should have really turned on one of the other lights behind me, but we'll take care of that later. It is cloudy and snowing for real. Halloween was, well, Halloween. I don't care for the holiday, so I don't expect much. Excuse me. Other than job hunting, I have not managed to accomplish much of anything else. So we'll just get right into the stream today. For those of you who don't remember, we witnessed the awakening of Kubia, the anti-existence, now that Ovon is gone. And so now it's the time to start tracking that thing and decide what we're doing. And I need to check my memories to see what it is I'm up to next, because memoirs. Okay, back to Ravens at Home, because now we are getting into the nitty gritty and the last of the .hack redemption volume. Then we'll be going into the last Recode exclusive, which would be Reconnect. I should go and talk to Dingo while I'm at it, because I've already encountered a couple of bounties, and I can't encounter any more without talking to him, so let me go do that. Meanwhile, the placement of, I think those are his guns, is very unfortunate, because now he has a huge butt. Oh, I've killed 3. So there's my rank 1. And the blacklisted. And of course I did nothing else in this game like I probably was supposed to, but I've been just kind of busy putting down, or putting in resumes, looking for another job, desperately trying to get out of working for Buy More. So tired of that place. I'm so tired of my management team. Are you kidding? You think that'd be the real thing? Something that small?
Furthermore, Kubia is capable of producing endless numbers of Gomorrah.
Oh, that means...
There can be little point in attacking a single Gomorrah. Our one chance may be to eliminate Kubia's main body. However,
Kubia is the anti-existence of epitaphs. Fighting each other would only result in our powers canceling each other out. Now that we've lost the epitaph of rebirth, we would be destroyed if we tried to fight it head-on.
Oh no. So what can we do?
if we could converse with God.
God?
It's not God you're looking for, it's goddess.
Not heard. There was once a goddess watching over the world.
Come on, dude, you know more than that. Oh yeah, never mind.
The goddess was the world's strings, the system itself. The ultimate AI that once ruled over the world. Aura.
Aura. That's what they say she was called.
Aura.
A goddess. A deity that exists in the world. If she was the system of the world itself, then perhaps...
But how are we gonna talk with this aura?
Where there's a will, there's a way.
A path not even Ovan was able to walk. It will no doubt be difficult.
Hulgron's Cathedral. Let's go to Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground.
There you go. Smarter than he looks.
Very well. I shall accompany you.
Oh, shall you?
I'm coming too. Aina. I have something that my brother gave me.
Alright, well, try it your way,
Let's invite
kid.
Yada and head to Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground.
Oh, we have to invite Yada, do we? Alright, let's go ahead.
Might be able to find out something.
Yada da 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 da. There he is. Level 128. And Sakubo. I don't think there's any actual fighting in this part yet, so. Excuse me. I recently downloaded Resortopia, and I got to playing that cute game. Actually, a lot better than I thought it would have been. Would you? Anybody feel like buying me something? I could use a new OtterBox. I'm sure I've got my receipt from somewhere here, but I've pretty much destroyed the damn thing. Like, this is all missing. The button to turn it off is missing. The case in the back is broke. Like, I don't know how I did it, considering it's supposed to be indestructible, but I destructed it. Excuse me. Whoop. Okay, Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground.
Looks like Kubia isn't here yet.
It appears it's being protected by a holy power.
You sound like you really believe in this god, Yada.
Here's the cathedral. Let's go.
He's met her. He met her when...
Don't know what'll happen.
Yeah. He met her when he was with Kite, so...
In order to search for the ultimate AI, Aura, Oban formed the Twilight Brigade and invited you into it.
The Twilight Brigade's objective was to locate the Key of Twilight.
The sign that they'd arrived at truth. I believe that Oban may have originally sought to borrow Aura's power in order to exterminate Ida.
The 8 epitaphs represented the truth to Oban. Signs showing him the way to meet Aura.
So what did I just do? I should be keeping an eye on my phone for another call from Paladin.
Hey, what did Oban leave with you anyway?
Wait, wasn't that in the Creator's room?
That white place?
My brother. You read books to me all the time. Lots and lots of books from that secret room.
This is an old vape
And my favorite
that
one,
works. So.
the one he read to me the most, was the Epitaph of Twilight. Huh? What?
Well, Roger dropped the remote.
Aina!
Calm down.
Could this be?
Steel.
Yet to return, the Shadowed One, who quests for the Twilight Dragon, rumbles the Dark Heart, and Helba, Queen of the Dark, has finally raised her army. Aperon, King of Light, beckons. At the base of the rainbow, two they meet. Against the abominable waves, together they fight.
What is this? What's going on?
Could this be the original text of the Epitaph of Twilight?
It's reacting to my epitaph.
It can't be. I see. Yes, of course. Key of Twilight is the sign of the truth.
You mean if we bring all 8 epitaph user PCs here?
Most likely.
But Yara, Ovan's gone.
Remember, Haseo. Remember Ovan's words.
Ovan's words.
Defeat me this time once and for all. Come, Haseo. Use your avatar. The one that devoured 7 of the 8. Defeat me with your fully developed avatar, your Grim Reaper.
They're all in me?
You have all the genome data.
That's right, Haseo. You and your terror of death fought our avatars, devoured them.
Technically speaking, yeah.
You carry the powers of all 8. The key is within you.
So that means I'm...
Haseo, you are what Ovan was searching for. It's you, Haseo. The key of Twilight is you. Aura. Awaken the goddess that left this world.
All right, come on, come on! I'm right here! Skate!
His most developed form. I guess would be his X form. The pursuers. Well, they're actually her protectors, but that's neither here nor there. Turn my fan
These
down.
guys.
Here they come.
Oh, I do have to fight. Never mind, I thought I didn't.
Here goes!
That was quick.
Can't these guys die?
Stop at once.
What the? They obeyed.
Yes, of course. They're Aura's knights. Are these the pursuers Ovan mentioned? Are they the guardians of the system?
Then that means they were after anomalies in the system of the world. They were after Ida and Ovan.
I beg your pardon, but are you?
Kubia is the shadow of you Epitaph users.
So you know everything already.
You've used Ina's PC as a vessel. Aura, were you the one who brought about Fidel's prophecy? If so, then tell us. Tell us how to save the world from Kubia.
Great goals are always fulfilled through personal sacrifice.
Personal sacrifice? You mean Ovan? Or...
Do you mean we should abandon our Epitaph user PCs?
I get it. If Kubia is the anti-existence of epitaphs,
The man who used the Epitaph of Rebirth has already been lost. Even if the remaining 7 epitaphs were sent back into the world,
it wouldn't work?
I am the one who remains asleep. I have no power to decide the future of this world. The future of this world will be decided by you players of the game, by people.
By the little ones.
The future of the world lies at the ends of human will.
Ugh, I was gonna sneeze. Acquired Empty Skies.
What's this?
I am Aura. I am the Twilight Goddess that brought about this world's dawn. Yet once again, the twilight of the gods has come. You, who seek light in the twilight, you who are like me, the little children of Morgana. May you find happiness.
Aina.
Aura. She's gone back into the world, into the vast sea of data.
We can't stay here much longer.
Head back to the Serpent of Lore. Kubia's consumption is faster than I'd predicted. Most of the players have begun logging out, having sensed something unusual is going on. At this rate,
Wise decision.
countless towns will cease to function.
I see.
If we have business in a town, it may be best to take care of it now. Let's head back to the Serpent of Lore when our preparations are complete.
I don't think I do, because I think my business is not until we get to...
We've got to take care of our errand. Let's head to Raven's at home when we're done preparing.
What was I gonna say? Regular halves the target's APs. Okay. I can't remember what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought. It got derailed. Oh, I'm not worried about it because I think the next town, the place I actually need, isn't until after we get started, and we can return to Tortuga, or whatever the turtle's name is.
It seems Kubia is consuming all of the servers. Unfortunately, there's no safe place left in the world.
Master Yada, your orders.
We will take shelter in the outer regions. Let us prioritize the safety of Epitaph users.
Outer regions?
Outer dungeons.
A place that is and at the same time isn't the world.
Oh no, the turtle.
The net slum.
That's it. That's them.
We'll have to move directly to the net slum from here.
We've already sent Kuhn and the others ahead. The general PCs who were still locked in have also gone to the net slum.
This place won't hold much longer. Let's begin. Commencing transfer.
I know in the original games there was Delta, Beta, Sigma, Omega, and I can't remember what the fifth one was because there was 5 there too, but none of them was an arena town.
Time for us to abandon GU's base of operation.
Maybe it was Theta. That's what it was, Theta.
So that was Aura, the world's ultimate AI. I never thought that I'd ever get to meet a deity.
Yet we did. In spite of that, Aura had no intention of coming to the world's or the network's salvation.
Perhaps that's because Aura is now a system without a voice.
You mean like a natural system?
Perhaps just an aloof system Aura flows along with the world. She is as the world is.
Calling her a goddess and worshipping her image is simply the way humans chose to see her. Maybe that's the reason why Aura decided to leave the cathedral's altar.
Do you mean there's no longer a way to exterminate Kubia?
Let's try to think of other strategies.
Due to the server difficulties caused by Kubia, town transfer is unavailable. However, by using the NetSalon Chaos Gate, you may bypass the towns and transfer directly on to areas on other servers. Furthermore, please be aware that server difficulties have revoked all requests inquiries you have accepted. I don't need anything from here. Nothing from there. But out here is where the stuff I want is. Because here's where I can buy the healing potions again, but I can buy restoring drops, noble drops, holy point, yeah, appointments, holy potions. They're very effective. Shackle, okay. I believe, yep, there he is. Lion Grunty is here. Tub of pickles ready for you. What a weird little Grunty. And of course,
The Serpent of Lore?
I've moved the bare minimum of the Serpent of Lore's systems here to the net slum.
Look at this.
it's tasting burnt, almost empty.
You can use the Serpent of Lore?
Zelkova's skills are equal to mine and yours, Pi.
Kubia has already reproduced and overtaken the world. And that's not all. Kubia's influence is causing an excessive strain on the entire network.
Necrosis is occurring in areas of lower tolerance.
At this rate, the network will lose function and eventually shut completely down.
Yeah, but this is the year 2017.
If the network dies, people's lives, cities, even countries won't be able to function. Now, what's this?
All of the nuclear power facilities throughout the world. At present, operations at all of them have become abnormal.
What?
They are currently trying all methods to regain control of the systems. However, at this point, no effective means have been found.
I like that there's one up
If
in
this
Edmonton.
continues, there will be meltdowns.
I don't think Edmonton actually has one, though.
Meltdowns? All over the world?
You may not wish to believe it, but yes.
Doesn't that mean the whole human race is in danger?
Yes.
Then this truly is the third network crisis. Humanity has taken its first step into it.
All of this is because of Kubia.
Zelkova, can you locate Kubia's main body? I am presently searching for it. However, it will still require a little more time.
The real problem is all the Gamoras. Even if it's completely pointless to attack them, if we were to leave their multiplication unchecked, then humanity itself could face unimaginable peril.
Let's fight them. You want us to take that mess on, one at a time? Is there any other way? Until we find where Kubia's main body is, we've got to defeat the Kubia Gamora. Shino. And Alkaid. And the other lost ones. All of them are still here. We're the only ones that can save them. And still, we haven't done a thing. We haven't fought against the anti-existence. We haven't fought Kubia. As long as there's something I can do, I can't just sit here and do nothing. So come on, everybody, let's fight.
In order to do everything we can do right now. Yes, Aseo's right.
Well then, I'll ask the general players to give us some backup. So that we can defeat the Kubia Gamoras that have spread throughout the world. Well, we are short on manpower. Do you suppose they'll do? Besides, most of the players logged out when they started to see that something was wrong.
Let's try it. Even if we can only get one person to help us, that'll still be better than not doing anything at all. Come on, everyone. Let's do everything we can. Don't you agree, Haseo?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll make the arrangements. I believe this is going to take some time, so please, look around the net slum in the meantime.
It's gonna take a while to get the general players together. Maybe we should look around the net slum and prepare for the fight with Kubia.
Kennard and Serpent of Lore have been moved to the net slum. You may enter at home from the door facing the plaza. Additionally, moving to the net slum has made it possible to perform cheat alchemy.
You guys, you're okay.
Haseo! Haseo! Hey, that terrible monster is causing the world to... I don't know what all of this is, but things are getting pretty bad right now, aren't they?
The world's in danger right now. You guys stay here.
Right, got it. Hey, I'm gonna open a guild shop here. Hope you use it anytime you want.
Haseo?
Saku. So, you're back. And,
Stupid!
Huh?
Maybe you thought you won me over with that stupid email, but you so did not. I'm only adventuring with you again because they're so hopeless. Just consider yourself an extra to Master N and Bo. You got that?
Man, what was all that about? Well, she seems happy, so whatever. Zelkova said he'd ask the general players to be reinforcements for us. Maybe I should log out and check my email or something.
So anyway, so like I got the empty skies and the solid and all that. Cheat codes allow me to upgrade those further. I'll show you here real quick. Velkova's modification have made cheat alchemy possible. Cheat alchemy, unlike normal alchemy, uses cheat codes to power up equipment. High level equipment requires more cheat codes for cheat alchemy. You can also alchemize equipment with the rarity 5 stars using cheat alchemy. Doing so will add cheat levels to show the degree of the power increase. So see, like I can do all these. Alchemize. And so it increases their power. It was 110, but no, it will be 115. So if you get enough of them by grinding enough, you make some very, very powerful weapons. Although I'm sure they level out, they cap the level at something. I don't know what that would be. So, but let's go ahead and check our emails. Notice of emergency maintenance. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Currently, there have been network issues in the world due to server issues. We are currently undergoing emergency maintenance to resolve this issue. Due to this maintenance, all quest data from the case to now will be initialized. Please challenge these quests after maintenance has complete. If you have taken up these quests during this time, we apologize for the inconvenience. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation in regards to this matter. From Zelkova. Hello to all players of the world. I am Zelkova, Guildmaster of Moontree. You may be surprised to receive this mail, but this regards something very important, so please read through to the end. I'm sure you're aware of the abnormal phenomenon occurring in the world at present. If we leave this phenomenon alone, the world that you all love so much will be destroyed. Please, everyone, please lend us your strength so that we can save the world. CC Corp's volunteer supporters have told us by defeating bug monsters called Kubia Gomorrah, we can cause the situation to quiet for the moment. Kestrel and Moontree have heard this and are exterminating the Kubia Gomorrah. Haseo and his teammates who swept all 3 ranks in the arena are also lending us their support. Please fight with us, everyone. Help us return the world to its proper state. Finally, let me present a message from Haseo, who has taken the initiative in supporting us. Let's fight. We haven't done anything yet. If there's anything I can do, I must do it. So let's fight this, everyone.
I get it. Zelkova can do stuff like this.
Dear Big Brother Haseo, Saku said she decided not to vanish anymore. Did you talk to her for me? Thanks. I like you a whole bunch, Big Brother Haseo.
Glad that all worked out well.
Planning meeting. I called on the general place for support, and a whole lot of them showed up for us. Right now, those volunteers are stopping Kubia Gomorrah infestation in various areas. Now then, Haseo, we mustn't let this chance go to waste. So let's take out Kubia now. We're going to plan a meeting. We're going to have a meeting, plan our strategy soon. So hurry to the bridge in the net slum, okay?
So people came to help us out, huh? Thanks, everyone. At long last, this is the final battle. Anything like when I went after Tri-Edge all by myself. Alkaid, Shino, and Ovan. I've got friends to fight alongside. All right, everyone's waiting. Let's head to the Netslum Bridge. They're having a strategy meeting on the Netslum Bridge.
We've sent emails to players requesting reinforcements.
All we can do now is to try and believe in them.
Did you find out where Kubia's main body is?
Kubia's main body is producing Gomorrahs as it moves around unchecked through the world, but we haven't been able to find its location yet.
Do it quickly, Zelkova. We don't don't have much time left. I'll head into the areas to battle the Gamoras. If I can somehow help the world last even a tiny bit longer by doing so.
Even if this is an endlessly spawning enemy, even if this is a hopeless fight, I'll be fine. As long as I'm with you, Haseo. And even if I were not with you, I'd be fine as long as our hearts were in the same place.
Haseo, I'm gonna fight too. You know why? Because I really like you. I'm not scared. Really.
Thanks a lot. Oh, and you too, Androns.
I've announced the areas where Gamora infestation has reached dangerous levels or lost grounds. Delta, hidden, forbidden, radiation. Delta, hidden, forbidden, bulwark. Beta, hidden, forbidden, dragonbane. Theta, hidden, forbidden, battlefield. After performing area hacking on the above areas, begin exterminating the Kubia Gamoras in the outer dungeons.
So we're declaring war.
We've got to use area hacking at the 4 lost grounds.
We should save our data before we go.
Once you're prepared, use the Chaos Gate to transport there.
After we finish area hacking at the designated lost grounds, let's start exterminating the Gamoras in the outer dungeon. We'll keep defeating the Kubia Gamoras until they find the location of Kubia's main body.
Alrighty, corroded areas added to the list. Alrighty, let's party up. And take Adley and Yada. Chaos Gate has a multi-server gate capability to transport to all servers. To change servers, select Change Server from the Warp menu. Change to Delta server. Delta, hidden, forbidden, radiation.
Crap. Kubia Gamoras. Damn it!
Hey now, don't just stand there.
Arcade!
Hey there, Haseo.
You woke up.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm always in top shape. You ought to know that by now. Whoa! Hey now! What are you doing?
Where were you? You idiot!
What do you mean, idiot?
Don't you disappear on me like that again, okay?
Haseo.
Take this! Ha!
Sirius and Taihaku.
I've come back from hell. Along with Alcade.
I read your email.
I called all the ranking arena members. They all agreed to rise up and fight the monsters. In response to you, Haseo.
Because they want to fight you next.
In other words, the stain your name received in the Sage Palace tournament has been wiped clean. Look, Haseo. Look at all of the players who trusted you and came to help.
Look at all those duplicate PCs.
You are the Arena Emperor. You are someone to look up to.
Go on, go. Don't you dare lose. I told you, you're a strong man. Don't mess with Ikolo, you monsters!
There's no point lecturing monsters before fighting them.
Facing the power of the swords of Ikolo.
We'll show you why emperors reign supreme.
We'll infiltrate the outer dungeons with area hacking. Eliminate all of the Kubia Gamoras in the area.
Compared to the battle you carry with you, could this monster be anything to fear? I may have been away for a while, but I won't let you down. Don't worry, just go. Oh, one more thing. Be sure you come back, Haseo. Growth. Is that what strength is? Then there can be no perfect strength, for it is something we must constantly walk towards. Oh. Area hacking. There it is. Attacking me all at once won't change anything. You'll never be able to bring me down. Lieutenant, the suckers of these electric mollusks transmit a daily electrical shock through the henal membrane. Do you think the fact that there's such a delicacy is some sort of conspiracy? I have no idea what you're talking about. In any case, that's not the issue here. We must defend this battle line to our deaths. Now let us go, comrades. Some people are something else.
Eliminate all of the Kubia Gamoras in the area.
Dowsing board. The fuel. No. He must have got zapped from behind. Whoop. Not good. Not my best whatever. Alrighty. Let's get them. I mean, I'm not gonna live very long.
I didn't even break a sweat.
All according to plan.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Alrighty, so there's a platform there. I'm gonna sneeze. How does he keep getting hit by these barriers I miss? And as you can see, we now have Azure Kite signature weaponry. Data cluster. Ooh. Thick skin. Down this way and then back up north, I think. You guess. Sapphire Eye, that's 30% EXP. 30? Maybe it's 50. I can't remember. Alright, let's... Platform area here. I want to order Chinese food, but I shouldn't because we've got food upstairs. We've got more pizza still, but... I can already tell today is going to be a day where I'm ravenous.
Stop struggling. It's pathetic.
We've eliminated all the Kubia Gamora.
Oh, why did I think that was somewhere else? Okay. There's one corroded area down.
After we finish area hack, let's start exterminating the Gamora. Keep defeating the Kubia.
So that leaves Bulwark, Battlefield, and Dragon Man. Hidden, forbidden, Bulwark. Now who will appear to save our backsides? Definitely burnt.
There are Kubia Gamoras here.
Well, this is where the body was, like, however many hours ago.
Master Haseo.
Oh, Kyade, Matsu, Hiragi, and Sephora.
We read your email, and also received a message from Lord Zelkova.
Zelkova.
It's do or die. We're leaving the big guy up to you, Haseo.
Master Haseo, good luck.
We'll infiltrate the outer dungeons with area hack. Eliminate all of the Kubia Gamoras in the area.
It's do or die. We're leaving the big up to you, Haseo. We, the Moon Tree, stand by Lord Zelkova's will. A woman cuts her hair to cut off her feelings for her beloved. She is reborn a new self. That's why I'm going to edit my character again after I've wrapped up this battle. Now bring it on, you punks! This is my message. Nose to the grindstone. Alrighty, how many parties do we need to fight here? 6.
Eliminate.
It's not like they're difficult. The Fool. Lucid Soda. the Fool. Lucid Soda. The Wheel. Dowsing Board. I think this is the one that might have the confusing, teleportating thingies in it. Because there's one of them that I remember it took me a lot longer than it should have. Yar. Whoops. What do you think? Should have gotten all of them, but
Wishing won't help you, but you're welcome to try.
Gotta level up. Sorry, my one boss just texted me that for what I'm working for, I believe it's the Bryan Adams concert that's coming to town.
Wishing won't help you, but you're welcome to try.
She included 12 people's things. That's weird, it's never come in like that before. Oh, Quaid and I are working floor access. Neat. That's Tuesday, so I have no problems making that. That's next Tuesday, actually. So there's no problem with me making that shift, because I'm sure you guys remember me talking about how Buy More won't cooperate with me. So I was hoping to have that job today so I could walk in on Thursday and just be like, you know what, here's my 2 weeks notice, but it's fine. It happens. Okay. So now not only am I missing one party, I'm missing one platform, so it should be in the same area. This should be the spot I'm missing. Yep, there's the last platform. But where are the Gamoras? I've walked past them somewhere. Holy rip, it's 1 o'clock already. I mean, I have nothing else to do today, and since it's snowing, I can't do anything outside, really. But, you know. Still not the point. I don't know if I should be or not, but I am highly annoyed of everything that happened with that interview. Oh, there they are.
eliminated all the Kubia Gamoras.
Right. How I did not see those is beyond me. Okay, so this takes care of the Delta server. So that just leaves me the Theta server. Alrighty.
After we finish area hacking at the designated lost ground, let's start exterminating the Gamora. Keep defeating the Kubia Gamora.
Okay, just Battlefield and Dragonbane to do. So, if I'm not mistaken of what happens here, we will keep going until we hit the end of this expansion, so expect a longer than usual stream. Just letting you know now, so. Not the 3 hours like Friday, more than likely, but. That's really burnt.
Damn. Kubia Gamoras. I'll get all of them. Damn it.
There he is.
Gabi?
Hey, how's it going? I read your email. It was kind of tough, though, since it was more than 3 lines.
Hey there, long time no see, Haseo.
That trio's back.
Always hit on this. Then so am I!
Of course, Negimaru.
Bordeaux. And the rest.
I brought these guys along because they were bored.
Just leave everything to us. We won't let you down.
You haven't forgotten me, have you?
Go ahead, terror of death.
I'll thank you guys when this is all over.
Live on. Okay. Die to live.
Let's hear it, guys!
We'll infiltrate the outer, eliminate all of the Kubia.
Expanding the guild, exterminating monsters. This is another part of the world. Not too close. A monster like this don't mean crap to me. Yes, or to me, Negimaru, the lone azure twin blade. Let's do this, huh? What? What about lone Negi? Oh, come on, sis. Oh, there it is. Stuck on a corner. It's pretty nice to be able to fight each other for real. Well, the kid from Moontrees thought a pretty sweet event, lol. Crude as it is, I'm sure an event of this nature will be well received. Yeah, but it's not nearly enough to just hunt beginners all the time. Not too healthy. Yes, that's true. Well, I'm certain we'll work something out. Only 4.
Eliminate all of the Kubia Gamora.
Like a broken record. Yeet. Bam. 3. Sapphire Eye. Giant Snakeskin. Nope, nothing here. There's another set.
You're open. Heavenly wheels.
2. Vital Charm. Dowsing Board. The Fool. Eesh. Dowsing Board. Lucid Soda. Splat.
Do we have to fight?
Heavenly wheels.
1 group left. Giant Snakeskin. The Fool. Spirit Crystal. Giant Snakeskin. Niku Baku Fur. Simple Dark Ball. Cat Fang. It's 25% more damage upon surprising, but since I KO everything I surprise, and this is the last party, which means I can now get out of here. The longest part will be when we actually find Kubia. That will be a very long section of the game. Ain't no, 4 which ways around it. Lucid Soda. Giant Snakeskin. God, he's slow. Alright, 1 left.
After we finish area, let's start exterminating and keep defeating the Kubia.
And now Dragonbane. Riono Godwin, the Dragonbane.
There are Kubia Gamoras here.
lost my hip. Here's another pin in the button.
World's in danger, eh? You. There's nothing to fear. Heroes the Third is here. Now, where are those pesky monsters? I've Heroes the Third. Now defeat them.
You read the email?
Haseo!
Syllabus and Gaspard. What are you guys doing here?
We read the email.
We've come here to help you beat the monsters.
Guys.
After all, you're our guildmaster, Haseo.
Haseo? I'm pretty much a weakling, so I might not be much use in a time of need, but if you ask me to, Haseo, I'll do what I can.
We'll fight too, because we both love the world.
Yeah, he's absolutely right. Besides, we got plenty of stuff here we don't want to lose.
Thanks. You guys. As long as guys like you are around, I won't let the world die.
Go on ahead, kid.
Gramps is here. I'm gonna show up somewhere.
And come back with a smile on your face.
Yeah, you bet I will. We'll infiltrate the outer, eliminate all of the
Now, where are those pesky monsters? I appear so sure the Third will dispatch them. We'll fight too. After all, we love the world. Me too. I'm going to protect the world. And of course, he's up here by himself. Go ahead, kid, and come back with a smile on your face. Eight parties.
eliminate all of the Kubia Gamora.
Eliminate the Kubia Gamoras. Skill candle. It'll charm. I almost said skill candies. That's a different game. I think. I think it's a game. Seven. Let's go down this way. Let's not go down this way. Dowsing board, giant snake skin, another pill, some... Oh, the Fool.
This is a piece of cake.
6.
I'll crush you.
5.
Do we have to fight?
Heavenly wheels.
4. The Fool. Right, snake skin. The Fool. snake skin, steel crest, giant snake skin, spirit crystal. Three. Two.
I'll crush you.
Last ESC said hello Rogue Talk TK Shook.
1. Hi Last Escape, how you doing today? Hope things went well. Hope you had a good Halloween.
Here goes.
And that's all of them now.
Heavenly wheels.
We've eliminated all the Kubia.
Nikubaku Fur and Spirit Crystal. Now this way and to the right, and we can get out of here and go see about confronting Kubia.
Last ESC said good here. How are you? Hope you had a good Halloween as well and the job interview went good.
Well, funny you say that. The job interview went well, but apparently they were interviewing me for the wrong section of the company. They were interviewing me for general positions when I specifically applied to work for AHS, our healthcare system here. So I have to wait for a phone call or an email and another interview with the actual person in charge of the AHS contracts. So, but I found out that if I would decide to go back and I did find out if I would take one of the lesser paying positions, essentially, they'll pay for me to get my first aid. But then I have to do a 6-month contract where I work for them 6 months to basically pay back the money they paid for me to do my training, but oh well, it's fine.
It seems the Kubia Gamora's spawning is under control.
Thanks to everyone helping out.
The world. All the players. They are deeply connected by a mysterious and unseen power.
What about Kubia?
I've finally confirmed its location. I believe this giant data movement is Kubia. Its present location is Sigma Excited Conflict's fate.
Got it.
Last ESC said I hung out with my cat, played games, and got stoned. Smiley face.
That's not too bad. I handed out trick-or-treat candy last night. We had 65 kids come through all night, which wasn't too terrible.
My brother really loved the world.
He's a little bit obsessed with it.
So please, Haseo. Please save this world.
I'll never forget Ovan. And I'll fight to the end with his memory in my head. and his will in my heart.
Haseo!
Let's intercept Kubia's body before it moves.
PC data and check your equipment and items. We'll mobilize all the Epitaph user PCs and settle the score with Kubia.
Area word acquired.
Sigma excited conflicts fate. Let's settle the score with Kubia.
So yeah, this is essentially the end of the original release for the game series, and then at this, you know, I do want to finish this today, and then next week we'll start the other one. Actually isn't that long, so probably do the entire reconnect phase of the let's see, you know, at first you were somebody I couldn't understand. Yeah, same to you. Anyhow, so next week we'll probably wind up doing the entire Volume 4, because I think the entire Volume 4 is only like 2 hours. I'll have to double check. It's very staticky.
Kubia's influence seems to be interfering with the area data.
You think?
Kubia's body.
Had no idea.
Is in the deepest part of this area.
Yeah.
Let's settle things with the shadow of the Epitaph users.
All right, let's go.
Oh, I know. Bah. Alright, let's do this. Thankfully, being level 150 is overkill for this dungeon, so it won't take very long. We'll see how quickly I can get to the end of the dungeon here, so that way we can get this done and dusted. Alrighty. I think this way? Maybe? Please.
Let's see how this plays.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Okay. Have to head the right way. That helps. Vigil Vestment. Yep, this is the end of this floor. Block, whatever. Can't remember if I actually... Let's just go ahead and take this and see where it takes us. Okay. So... Splat. There we go. But I know last night, as far as the costumes went, I saw, to my surprise, I saw a couple of Care Bears. I didn't know they were becoming a thing again. And I think the other thing I saw the most of was banana. There were 2 people that were bananas. And I'm like, okay. I mean, at least they didn't sing the song, so. But I was kind of expecting that. So they didn't have the white gloves either, so. Other than that, though, last night it wasn't too whatever. I'll be honest, you know. I'd rather be gaming, of course, but have to take a break from that and do other stuff every once in a while. It's either a loose hair or I need to trim my mustache again. But yeah.
Stop struggling. It's pathetic.
Boom.
Wishing won't help you, but you're welcome to try.
There we go.
This is a piece of cake.
I actually want a piece of cheesecake right now. That's what I want. Okay, this is the one I need.
You're open.
Oh, 1:30. I'm gonna have to take a break here to do the swap over my laundry, because I can't let it set. And I might just grab a pair of clippers and see if I can fix this issue with whatever's irritating my nose. And trust me, we've got lots of cutscenes coming up, so I'll have a fair bit of time.
Last ESC said that's awesome. I live kinda in the woods, so there wasn't any trick-or-treaters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, where I grew up in Pennsylvania, I lived out in the backwoods, so we would go into town around my grandmother's place to trick-or-treat growing up, but we never had anybody out at our place, so. Here I live downtown, so. First couple years here didn't see more than 30, 40 kids, but it's slowly been picking up.
Last
so.
ESC said I just moved to Maine.
Oh, to Maine. Okay. Never been there. Most I know about it is the lobster and seafood dishes, which always sound yummy. Now I want lobster bisque. I don't know why. I think I want this one. Nope. I wanted the other one. Okay, so this one. This is the most aggravating part of the game, is trying to do these kinds of teleportation puzzles. That might be one I wanted already. Yes, I believe so.
Last ESC said cute shirt.
Yes, my friend actually, I have a friend, he actually drew the shirt. The character is from a video game, called Yek, and this is apparently the main character. I've never played the game, but
Last ESC said I never really seen this game.
Let's go.
yeah, this is the it's very story intensive kind of whatever. Like there's
Kubia's influence getting stronger.
lots of
Are we getting
cutscenes.
closer? At this rate, the real world could. Let's hurry.
The first 4 on the PlayStation 2 in the early 2000s were a lot more, like they were story based, don't get me wrong, but they were a lot more action-y than this, so. But it wasn't until I bought this set through Steam that I actually ever got a chance to finish this set of games. And supposedly they might be working on re-releasing the first 4 to Steam, but it's hard to say because CC Corp went its separate way from Namco Bandai, which is why when you play these ones, the first one is so different compared to the next 2, because I think it was at that point that the teams separated or something. Because if you play the first one, there's a huge world of difference to the combat and everything once you get into the second and even the third volume. There was stuff in the second volume that was, at least the way I remember it, it was stuff that your characters could do right off the bat in the first 4. So, and of course this also plugs into the anime and the manga and all the other stuff, so. I've been a fan of the dot hack stuff for a while. Not super committed. I've never really had a chance to read the manga. I've watched quite a few of the animes. I think Twilight of the Bracelet was probably my favorite one of them.
Last ESC said, oh wow, nice.
Yeah.
Smiley face.
Yep, it was a manga first, and then they developed Dot Hack Sign, which was the anime that fed into the 4 games, and then the 4 games actually carried the storyline through to the next animated series, the next anime series. So, it's either this one or the next one is the one I actually need to go down. This is the dungeon I was thinking of earlier, by the way. Oh, monster's behind me.
This is a piece of cake.
Still Candle. Lucid Soda. And Giant Snakeskin. But yeah, as far as it goes, like, it's not the most adventuresome game, depending on what your preference is, but, you know, I started doing this here, the one stream, and I'm just like, you know what, I'll just do the entire series and be done, you know, the entire Steam release series, I should say, and just be done with it. And then if they release the first 4, maybe I'll do them at some point, but right now I'm spoiled for choice, shall we say, since Tuesday is my whatever game day, and Friday is my Final Fantasy stream, and then I get on and play whatever I feel like on the other days, since I don't have a chance to do a dedicated, like, steady stream. But it's also a thing that I've unfortunately learned from quite a few people, including Draco, that was here on Friday. Kinda, as much as I wanted everybody to see different games and stuff I've enjoyed, I still gotta play games that I'm enjoying enough to actually finish them start to finish, because that might be more I'm hoping that would be more entertaining, but I don't know. Anybody, though, that comes to watch me, I think sometimes stays for the insanity that is my personality and my life, so it's like watching a slow train wreck.
Last ESC said, did you finish FF3?
No, I will finish FF3 this coming Friday, and then we will probably go right into Final Fantasy IV. I just... Oh, there we are at the end of the dungeon.
Data noise.
Even the internet connection.
I just had other stuff to do because I did work Friday. So today I don't work. I'm off today, and I'm off Wednesday usually. But I work Fridays. Usually I close, so I can't play quite that long. Plus my housemate gets home at a certain time.
Last ESC said I love your personality.
Thank you. My coworkers were saying that when I was telling them I'm leaving and that, and I'm like, but why? I'm a huge pain in the ass. All they do is laugh.
Last ESC said Mecha Bear.
Bit by bit, one step at a time. It doesn't matter if you start off slow. Gotta keep walking.
Mecha Bear. Okay. Mecha Bear.
You were the one who taught me all of those things, Haseo. So I won't give up. No matter what. I'll fight alongside you, Haseo.
Adelie.
Ow! My shoulder just went.
Now quit being such a wimp, Bo. You'll be fine. I'm right here with you. The two of us can't lose, right? Yeah, that's right. If the two of us try real hard, we've got nothing to fear. That's the spirit.
The fact is, we're the only ones that can protect the world right now.
Yeah, we'll all see this through together. Right, Haseo?
Protect the world, huh?
You did it once before.
I haven't felt like this in quite some time.
Actually, 4 of you did it once before.
Come on, let's go.
And then I'll save it just in case, because when I did this by myself,
Last
so
ESC said Mecharoba.
Mecharoba. I have no idea what you're but when I played through all of this stuff ahead of you guys, ahead of everyone, so I knew what I was doing because I never made it this far into the game. It took me forever to do it, but meanwhile, every time I've done it on stream,
Last ESC said I spelled the emote wrong, LOL.
Oh, okay. I've got the text-to-speech function downloaded, so I can hear the text, but I don't see any, like the emotes and all that. I don't see them. So, okay. But anyway, the times I've lost and it's drug out in my private playing, you know, my offline playing, I have done it twice as fast playing it on stream. Somehow. So. Yeah. If you proceed further, you will be unable to return to town. It is recommended you save your present data. If you find you're unprepared, return to town and develop a new strategy. Whatever. Let's go. This next fight, next 2 fights are a pain in the ass. Like.
It's as if this is the road to hell.
Well, it sure as hell ain't the road to the candy cane factory, now is it?
I can hear it. Echoes of the darkness. Deeper than any darkness. The darkness of the human heart.
They're going to do a lot of talking, so I'm going to swap my laundry and use the bathroom. I think they're going to do a lot of talking, I'm not sure.
What?
Yeah.
Kubia.
That's our anti-existence?
It's huge.
It's been waiting for us.
Here it comes.
Focus the power of the avatars together. Haseo, we entrust you with our powers.
Fido!
me strength to protect everyone.
This power is... I am the... terror of death. Alright, come on, come on! I'm right here! Skate!
Alrighty. And I am back. So this fight, in this section of it, will be one of the more intense fights in a while. But it's also, I think, one of the better fights. So, because basically from here until a little bit further, they're all Avatar battles. Skaith's third form, one of two. The effects of the job extension have powered up Skaith's epitaph, upgrading it to its third form. Skaith's third form possesses the following abilities. Slash wave. Each A slash is accompanied by a semicircular shockwave. Multi-lock-on. Hold X and then release to fire multiple shots at enemies. Normal shots won't work on Kubia. Hold X and use multi-shot lock-on. Try to stun it. Kubia stun slash with a dash with B slash with A. And then it will do this and it shoots me back out to where I was. And now there's going to be tons of these little buggers until I... I don't know how I did that all of a sudden. Trust me, it took me forever, and I think I died the first time I faced this creature. And each one has its own unique pain in the butt abilities. Come on. I don't know what I've done this time, but it's going much smoother than my first time. And it's not like it's a super advanced or difficult type of boss to take care of, so I don't know. Of course, if I think about it, probably the first time I faced it, I didn't have very good equipment, so that could possibly play into the reasoning for my sufferings the first time I faced it. Yep, there's one more, and then there's a different Kubia. No crap. Trying to wait for those other ones to come near. Whoop. My bad. Where do you think? Up your backside around the corner. Definitely needs more of a mask than that to cover it. Yeah. Almost looks like something out of Bleach. Cuba is stun attacked with A/ blah blah blah. I'm guessing so. No. Got a little sloppy. Oops. Actually, not really. It's special. I have to use it at some point. Nothing like a last-ditch effort. Protect break. Hold down A and hit the enemy with Theta Drain.
Data drain doesn't affect him? Damn it. How are we supposed to beat him?
Sledgehammer.
He should have some kind of core, and if we're able to break it...
So where is this core?
Most likely, it's inside Kubia.
So all we need to do is jump inside.
Last ESC said same voice actor as Ichigo LOL.
Yada or Haseo? Oh, Haseo, yeah. Yeah, now that you mention that, it is. I'll be damned.
Where are we?
Are we all inside that monster?
I know I've been playing a Final Fantasy game on my mobile, War of the Visions, and Todd Herberkin voices at least one of the characters in the game. I think he might do two. But Todd is one of those ones you hear his voice, you recognize it, because he's also Natsu Dragneel and one of the Hitachi brothers from the original anime for our Ouran High School Host Club. And I'm trying to think what else he's done.
It's only a matter of time before
I can't remember, but it's one of those things. It's kind of like John H. Benjamin or Patrick Warburton. As soon as you hear the voice, you've recognized who it is.
No, just stopping its source.
And we've just gotta beat it.
Only if we're prepared to be destroyed ourselves.
Oh, come on, Krim.
It's something we can't
Kun.
ignore. If Epitaph users and anti-existence collide.
Is that all we've got? Damn it! What are we gonna do?
The Charleston.
Choice. Even now, the real world is... We've got to do it. What's that?
I am the one who remains asleep.
Oh, that bitch.
I have no power to decide the future of the world. The ones who will decide what to make of this world are you players of the game. It is for people to decide. All I can do is connect thoughts to one another. Now, reach out and touch them. Touch the feelings of those who share your inner thoughts.
I don't know. I've touched my inner humor and it wasn't exactly a good
Little
feeling.
children of Morgana, may you find happiness.
This is a crystal of light, solidification of Haseo's thoughts formed by Aura's powers, which connects him to his friends. Using Aura's light sphere allows you to save, load, and access item storage. Aura's light sphere also releases a power from which allows you to edit your party. Select party from the main menu. Additionally, it's recommended you create a separate file from this point on. Yeah, well, I've already done that, and I'm not going to lose. I just have to carefully combine this party. So we'll do Kiade and Yada for this first one. Because trust me, this next part is a very, very long one. So much to the point that it makes you want to strangle whoever's idea this was. The Kubia core is waiting ahead. It is recommended you save your best party members for later. Are you prepared? Yes. And in my other playthrough, my best party members were actually Zalkova and someone else. This one, it's Atali and probably Kun or Sakubo.
always copying how I look.
They're being born from Kubia. That shouldn't be possible.
Looks like they're not making it easy for us. All right, let's wipe these out first. Everyone, let's go! Bring it on!
Okay, that's him done. Looks like Kiede's clone died right away. And that's Yara.
My blade is yours to command.
Yes!
Are you sure about that?
Reviving! Damn it! I'll never finish them off.
I will continue to prevent the revival of abnormal entities here. Master Haseo, please hurry on ahead.
You will certainly be the key to stopping Kubia's revival. Go and stop the revival in another location.
Thanks, everybody. I'll leave it to you.
Volkova and Terry's. Kubia Quarter is still waiting ahead. It's recommended you save your best party members for later. Yes, yes.
Damn it! Not again!
There's no point in trying to copy me. Come on, let's go, Haseo.
I'm up against a copy of myself, huh? Well, I won't lose. Let's go, Haseo!
All right, everyone, let's go! Bring it on!
The unfortunate part is, unfortunately, the copy of Haseo always changes its weapon, so...
Yes! It's the same here, too. There's no doubt about it. Kubia is starting to revive.
I will obstruct Kubia's revival here. Please, Haseo, hurry on ahead.
If there's anything us old geezers are good for, it's times just like this. You go on ahead.
Thanks. I'm counting on all of you. Everyone, hang in there!
Okay. So now I need to make another party. Let's do... I don't like Pyros, but let's do Pyros and Matsu. I gotta restore my SP. Yes, yes. Come on, let's go. I'm chomping at the bits, I think. think this is the phrase. I don't know.
Damn it! Not again! Foul, impersonating, cursed ones! Come on! Let's fight them together, my comrades!
You copying me? Oh, that's funny. But there's no way you're ever gonna be able to copy my courage. All right, everyone, let's go! Here goes.
Hee.
Yes!
It's too early to celebrate.
It's the same here, too. There's no doubt about it. Kubia is starting to revive.
I can wholeheartedly assure you that the slow Doberman shall valiantly hold the enemy off here!
Haseo, I believe in you. So you gotta believe in me. And go finish off that devil! Just a little more! Please, everyone! Don't get killed!
It is time at last for the final battle with the Kubia Corps. Head into this battle with your best party members. Adelaide. Sakubo. Yeet. Let's go. Let ourselves yeet into the fray and finish this some bitch. Ugh.
Kubia split into pieces.
A pregnant eyeball.
Oh, it looks like it's in pain, Haseo. I'm positive this is because of everyone's hard work.
Thanks, Bo.
Is this our chance to defeat it? We can settle everything now. Everyone, are you ready?
Meanwhile, if you look on top of its head,
If I'm with you, Haseo, then I can't lose.
Sako will laugh at me if I lose after everything that's happened. But I won't, Haseo. I promise.
Yeah. This is it. We're putting an end to it all. Let's go! Here goes. Ah! Ah! Ghost Falcon!
right core is down. Left core is down. There we go. That's why I swapped. I figured that my scythe might actually work. pregnancy from hell. Just a giant eyeball. Oh, no, I take it back. It's a giant eyeball with a nut sack. That didn't last very long, did it? I still don't understand why there's a Haseo figure on top of it.
Could it be aiming to destroy us too? Is it self-destructing?
It's as powerful as the rebirth. If it releases it all at once, who knows what could happen?
That would cause an immeasurable strain on the network.
Yeah, and that would cause...
a network crisis.
How are we gonna stop it?
If we unify the power of our epitaphs and turn it against Kubia...
But that would...
We don't have anything else, do we? We've got to try!
There's no time! Give your epitaphs to Haseo! I'm counting on you, Haseo!
Haseo, please.
So their answer is Care Bear Stare.
Haseo!
Haseo!
Haseo, I know you can do it.
Haseo!
Everyone's voices, their thoughts, are with me.
That's a novel idea.
It's no use. Without the epitaph of rebirth, we are all...
Little children of Morgana, pray now, as hard as you can. Only a strong prayer can change the world.
And now, you have them all.
Ovan!
Can we do it, Haseo?
Yeah, of course we can.
Last ESC said this RPG is very action-packed.
It is. For some people, it's not the right kind of action, though, but I personally always enjoy a good storyline that has some stuff like this in it. Of course, some of it's a little melodramatic, but when you think about it, for the most part, everyone is in their late teens to early 20s. So, and especially Haseo. Haseo is your typical tsundere type character when you first meet him. So he's very like emo, melodramatic type person. So, but it overall, it's like I said, it's not a bad game, not a bad series. I personally like the idea of someday CC Corp actually putting out the MMO themselves, and because people leave games all the time. When people leave their PC data for long enough, they become, you know, the character could be treated as a lost one. So, but still doesn't look appropriate from this angle. Very bad case of dry skin, though.
Ovan.
You've gotten quite strong. A lot stronger than you were back then.
Well, I was forced to become stronger. Thanks to you.
Bring your feelings together. I wonder how much further you will grow.
Ovan, what are you saying?
Haseo. This is goodbye.
Wait! I still haven't found a way to return your feelings! You're always like this! You always leave before I can tell you how I feel! And now you're leaving me again! Please, Ovan!
One ending, you know, is really a new beginning. We are not finished. Our journey will still continue. Don't you think that's true?
What the hell are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about, Ovan! I still have so much I want to say to you!
In my teenage years, I probably would have respected this kind of thing, but as I'm approaching 40, my opinion is never wait till last minute to tell somebody how you feel. Tell them to fuck off today. Oh, when Her Highness finally appears.
So much anguish and pain has awakened his heart. He heard your lament, and the deepest wish of his heart was to answer you. The bonds between our souls are what drive the world. And it will be all of you who drive our new world. Now, you must go, little children of Morgana.
Bish, what help were you? Like, really? You were more help in the first one when you gave up your bracelet and died.
Last ESC said I thought you were younger.
Figure that. No. I turned 39 in March.
The confusion in the real world and the network is finally calming down. And I think we avoided the real danger of the network crisis. The world finally returned to its daily routine. But a daily
Last
routine
ESC said looking good.
from any it had before.
Thank you. Unread Melon Station. Alrighty, so we'll do a CC Corps first. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. We are contacting you to let you know that we have completed our maintenance of the server issues that were causing the network connection failure. We apologize to all users for this inconvenience. Jerk. I was only out for a little while. What'd you do to Master N? You stinky, lying, cheating jerk. I can't see the... Oh, I can't you see the pink beams Master N's shooting out of his eyes at you? I won't allow this, Haseo. I won't allow this. I'll get you, Haseo.
Saku, I'm glad to see you're doing well. Keep on looking after Bo. He needs you.
Nice and peaceful. Kubia is gone and the network trouble is gradually dying out. It looks like we avoided all the trouble. Excuse me. It's nice having things peaceful for a change.
Avoided a network crisis. That's a relief.
It's over. CC Corp is performing a general maintenance sweep of the world right now. Don't worry, they haven't found any trace of Kubia. Now that we're through with all of the dangers to the world, it's safe to assume that Project GU will be disbanded. Once I've taken care of the remaining work here, I think I'll quit CC Corp. You can't go back to the way things were, but if you do everything you can right now, there's still something to be gained. I don't have any regrets. I think I am the way I am now thanks to you, Haseo. If we ever meet again... No, forget it. I know better than to ask for things I know I can't get. Well, see you.
So, you're leaving the CC Corp. As long as you're okay with that.
Good work. Looks like that's all over. I guess we're the band of heroes that saved the world, huh? Well, maybe not. This isn't an RPG, so the king and princess won't come out to thank us or anything. Ida and Kubia are gone, so I guess my part-time job with CC Corp is going to dry up too. Jeez. Even though we won, I feel kinda down. Well, anyway, good work. We'll both be normal players next time we meet. I'm looking forward to that.
The world is back as it was. I wonder if Kuhn's princesses are back too.
Even if the incident is over, you and I are eternal. Even if the world were to be lost, I could never lose you. Do you see, Haseo? I will always be here. Always watching you. So, no, I will save these words for when we meet again.
Entrance. This isn't the end by any means.
My best. So, thanks for everything. I'm gonna do my best. I feel like I got a lot braver just by watching you.
Bo, it's okay to believe in yourself. You did save the world after all.
What comes next? We averted the third network crisis, and I thank you for your efforts. Let's speak of what comes next. By wiping out Ida and Kubia, we also wiped out Project GU's reason for existence. I have no doubt the GU will be disbanded. Pi and I will be working on cleanup for now. You should return to being a normal player and enjoy the world you've protected. Sing the praises of this world and the boundless joy and sadness within it. That is your right and your duty.
I'm not the one who saved the world. The world is at peace again because you pulled Project GU along all this way on your shoulders.
Bravo, kid. Har har har. Wouldn't expect anything less of my student.
You still drinking in the real world? Don't drink yourself sick, Master. It's bad for you.
We did it! We saved the world. Now we can play in peace. I'm never going to forget this battle, or how much you fought in it.
Syllabus. That's great. You keep looking after those beginners and show them how it's done.
We won! We did it! We won! Good job, Haseo. Good job, Syllabus. Good job, me. We won together.
You really hung in there, Gaspard. Thanks.
Dear Prince Charming, I guess you brought me back to the real world. Thanks, I appreciate it. I could tell how hard you were fighting out there. Kinda made me happy. Although I could also see how Adelie got a pretty good lead on me while I was asleep. But hey, I'm persistent and single-minded to boot. I'm never gonna let you go.
Alkaid!
You did splendidly, Haseo. I shall never forget your heroics, nor the inner strength you displayed. We have none but you to thank for the fact that the world is as it is. Truly, you have my thanks.
We were able to defeat Kubia once and for all. Because of help from everyone at Moontree. I guess you can go ahead and start Moontree up again, now that the world's back to normal.
The real world. I think I understand as much as I'm gonna. Well, I think I'm about to graduate from playing online games. I realized a lot of stuff looking at you. I realized I got a lot of things I haven't done. Things I need to do. Left in the real world. Alright, now I'm pumped. Watch me go.
Come back again, Matsu. I mean it. I'll take you on anytime.
Oh yeah. This is great.
Gabi. That's a really short email.
Happiness. This is how my brother wanted it to end. No matter how hard it becomes, I must wish for happiness. Isn't that right, Haseo?
Wanted you to live, Aina. Don't ever let his sacrifice go to waste.
I'm waiting. At hidden, forbidden, holy ground. I'm waiting. You know the place.
Shino! She came back. Her location is Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The Hulgrons Cathedral. This is the place that Shino showed me. The very first lost ground I went to, and the place where Shino became a lost one. I'm glad you were able to make it back to the world. Shino. Shino's waiting. Let's go to Hulgrons Cathedral. Shino's waiting. Let's go to Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground, to the Hulgrons Cathedral.
This is one of the only games I can think of where main characters have duplicate costumes, if you know what I mean. The biggest difference between Shino and Adelie is the mole that the character has, aside from the black dress, and I think the hair's a little different too.
What we talked about here?
About the goddess. About Aura.
Haseo. I was watching you the entire time. Ida. You see, my consciousness was faintly connected to Obon's left arm.
Yeah, Obon's sister said the same thing.
I was with Obon much of the time, and caught glimpses here and there of what happened.
Ovan. He sacrificed himself to stop Kubia, which he himself had created.
That man. He saw things through in a way only he could.
He still needs his ass kicked up between his shoulder blades.
And that's exactly how he wanted it to end. It's as if we were just living in Ovan's personal story, characters in a play.
It wasn't like that.
I know. Haseo?
Adelie.
I asked her to come. Well... Your consciousness finally came back, Shino! That's so wonderful!
Is it, though?
Thank you, Adelie. Haseo was right. Your PC really does look just like mine. But... our personalities are different. It's insulting if I say you're like me, huh?
You're not awkward at all, are you, Adelie?
You know, Haseo was always trying to cure you. He tried really hard. And for a long time. I know. Yeah. Anyway,
I didn't know that the first time.
well, goodbye. And good luck.
Wait!
Let's start the Twilight Brigade again.
Huh?
With just the two of us. We'll go find Ovan. Haseo? I saw it all. Everything.
Shino.
Now be honest with yourself. You're watching, aren't you? Ovan.
So now what it's going to do is it's going to go through each of the volumes and play the credits from all three of them. Like I said, this was the original ending to the series when it first came out on PlayStation 2. So this is where the story left off. Now, to bridge some information between now and reconnect. One second here. Excuse me. Yikes. Anyhow, so to bridge some information, what happens now is and this is just what I'm piecing together because I'd never watched anything after this. I'm just going between the two games. Basically, Shino and Haseo, along with help from Adley, go through and they perform the same kind of thing that they did for Shino, but for Ovon. To see if they can find him, because as they stand to reason it, the player character is in a coma, just like the Lost Ones. But, it's in a play coma just like the other ones. So they are able to slowly, lightly, whatever you want to call it here, find remnants and detections of him. And so, as a result, they do find out where he is at some point. I'm not saying where, but they do find him, and so then it becomes another quest for Haseo, because Haseo this time is much, much more hard-pressed than before to find and save Ovon. All that will be revealed in the start of the second, or the start in the last volume. But now to the end of volume 3. With Last Recode, they introduce the Forest of Pain, which is a long-known dungeon in the game. Even in the first chunk of games in the manga, anime, it's mentioned. It's usually this very rare event to go on, and all sorts of things happen there. That's where Haseo and Taihaku actually ran into each other. And in the first set, that was where I believe it was Bear and BT met in the Forest of Pain. But anyway, so they open that dungeon for the player to actually play through. It's nothing like that would be in the animes, I'm certain of it, but it's still something fun to do as end of game content. Another thing that they added to the Dot Hack Redemption volume is you can actually go through and raise the affection level that you saw, the little heart. That will determine who you can essentially propose to and marry at the end of volume 3. If you do it right, every one of the player characters that you can bring with you, I think including the 3 protectors of Aura, are able to be married. And everybody has their own special cutscene. Now, you do get lots of interesting items, which I'll show you. Depends on how long this takes, but you do get a bunch of interesting items for clearing the targets and the other stuff in the Forest of Pain, like the Fairy Queen Orb, which is a reusable item. There's another reusable item that restores 350 HP to all of your party members. So like you can get some interesting stuff doing that, but the only other thing that is actually of any use to completing the Forest of Pain, or going through at least the first half of it, is you receive Tabby's contact information. Tabby's another one of the characters from Dot Hack Roots, the anime in which you first meet Haseo and Ovon and Shino and all of them. In fact, really the only character that I can think of off the top of my head that they don't pull into the game from the anime is Sakisaka. I think he's the only one that I can recall, because so those of you who watched me do this entire stream, Philo was in there, but as we know, Philo passed away. So Philo is not accessible as a player character at this point, because, yeah. But then other than that, the only other thing was go through, get all of the books of 1000 to max, which I've done on the other game that we will be using to play into Reconnect. And yeah, so as I think I mentioned before, this game I went through, and that with the private one, my private playthrough that I did off the screen, I went through and I obtained a perfect game by Steam standards, which means I have all 30 or 60 something achievements. This is one of 4 games that I have that I've received a perfect on, so. Did I unmute myself? Yes, I did. Wouldn't be the first time I've been chatting away, not realized, oh, I muted myself. But. Sounds like my dryer's done. As I'm sure everyone noticed, though, they cut out a lot of the story and CGs and all that to do the ending, because there's not enough. There's lots of people, obviously, between the 3 games, but there's just not enough people to do all of the screen, all the animation recaps. So, but yeah, and that's only and for those of you who may know already or not, this was just the actual gameplay. This was the stuff that was I just streamlined the game. There's actually tons of additional content to be found when you go into that main menu, the desktop, because you've got your videos and stuff you can unlock, you've got your community news, you've got the different forums you can go visit. After Volume 2, you've got the Crimson Versus game that can be played. So, like, there's lots of side stuff to do, not just side quests, but actual side things to do. One of them including a series called Online Jack with Salvador Ihara. In fact, he shows you the real-life consequences of the action of what's going on in the game. He'll take you through to the, they call it doll syndrome. The Lost Ones, the disease was referred to as doll syndrome. He takes you through the people dealing with that again. He takes you through when they encounter Sakaki in the real world. And a couple of other things. So, like, there's lots of other content in the game to poke your way through, besides just the actual gameplay and the battles and everything else. So, and it was one of those things that originally when I finished all this, I was going to do some of that for you guys, but then of course, you may remember, I have, they're not strikes against me, but I have copyright claims on some of this stuff, in very small chunks of the thing, so I'm not going to worry about that. I mean, today's the 1st of November, and I still haven't even got my stuff for my queer history videos, or podcasts rather, done, so. And that should be the end of it. I don't know if this will... Yeah, no, they don't tease Reconnect. So overwrite that data. And now I'll load this data. This, as you can see, this is the one that I've played through further. And that to get all the stuff. So I will show you guys this, and then we'll call it a stream. This was one of the wallpapers you unlock, playing through and getting all the books opened. So, Crimson Versus, I'll show you guys this real quick. This game automatically plays while you're in the world, and even on your desktop. And that I've hit champion here, get a whole bunch of different characters. There are a whole bunch of different cards. Some of them are cute, like Cute Hunter here. This is actually Minstrel. sheets from the series. You get all sorts of interesting stuff. That last card before I hit that was the original Endrance and Mia. So, put myself into battle entry using this deck. And that, but I'll show you guys here the community board and that real quick. So the community forum has all this other stuff you can read through, the rumors, Crimson Verses. The Apakulu is actually where you can get some of these wallpapers because they post them in the threads, and then the first time you see it, you just hit A and you get it. But there's different, you know, if I do show all, you can see there's a couple different, is there in this one? Some of them there's lots of different, here's one. I know there's a bunch of different ones. So somebody did Master Gabi, and if you pay attention to the names, you'll meet those characters as NPCs in the game. So, and then there's this one, but you'll see lots of different artwork in there. News capture, I'll show you some of the videos here. Let's see here. So we will do, remember when Zelkova mentioned the possible nuclear disaster? If you do this and hit this, you'll hit a movie.
Several nuclear power plants in various parts of the world have begun experiencing malfunctions of their metering systems. Speculation is rising that the recent network abnormalities are the likely cause of the malfunctions. The WACPO is requesting that all nuclear power plants worldwide be taken offline until the cause of these problems is confirmed.
Let's see here. And then at the very top you saw that red part here. If you... which button is it? I believe... no, maybe I'm wrong. I must be wrong then, but basically if you watch the entire movie, there's usually, like this one's 3 minutes, I won't play the entire 3 minutes, but this shows you what's going on alongside the investigations into Doll syndrome and you actually encounter this guy as an NPC in the game as well.
To save the 6 missing school children, the tireless online Jack investigative team has closed in on CyberConnect's number 4 lab.
So because I don't think I can.
So the children who
No,
have
I
been
can't
infected
fast forward
by
it
some
any.
unknown entity in the world all have Doll syndrome?
That's right. Some became just like Uike Toru, a leader able to control others with Doll syndrome.
That would be
Others
Sakaki.
just became followers.
If the children are here, we should call the police.
So, but yeah, so there's all this sorts of stuff that you can do while you're actually trying to play through the game. So now we'll actually go into the world and log in. So, what do I want to do? Oh. So, even when you finish the game, essentially, this is where your guild stays. But if you go through the Book of 1000, everything's ranked up to rank 9. This is an achievement in the game. And so when you expand the facility, you'll get this stuff. This is the Platinum Heal, which you get from getting level 9. The Full Heal is also part of level 9, but if you get, Full Platform Heal is level 8. Platform Full Heal Unlimited is 9. And as you can see, that one was an expensive one. It was 1,500,000 GP, so... But and then there's also all the other items that you I've collected. Let's see here, party. So there's Natsumi. She's actually one of the dot hackers from way back in the beginning, like the very first 4 games. She becomes available if you do the Pyros stuff. Tabby, and then you actually get these 4 or 3 rather. You get their, whatever you want to call it here, member addresses. And then you get her when she reawakens. You get Shino. And I believe that's it. Why Zelkova and Kiade have separated is beyond me. But yeah, so this is the game information that we will be taking into the playthrough for Reconnect next Tuesday. Do I have those items I was talking about? I hope I do. Somewhere. Alright, where is it? Okay, Pure Medallion recovers all allies by 350. Infinite uses. Master's Book will increase all ally skill level by 100 points, gives you a full weapon level. Fairy Queen Orb, infinite uses, removes the need for the fairy orbs. So, and then there are the occasional odds and ends for special, whatever you want to call it here. Like Cat Whiskers, no encounters. Pretty useful if you're just wanting to run through somewhere. So, the equipment I have, this is another one of those dual guns. Cheat level is 4, as you can see. That one's level 2. And then Imperial, I believe, is the highest level heavy armor that you can get for Haseos. And then Lucky Fate Book +2, always lucky. Monsters will always drop rare items. And this protects all, nullifies all statuses. So. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for accompanying me today. Thank you, Last Escape, for being here. I greatly appreciate it. And so, as a result, we will carry this over to next Tuesday. I will double check the length of Volume 4 Reconnect, and that because we might be able to do it all in one go. If not, we'll break it up into 2, because I'm very certain it's not a long volume, because basically all it does is wraps up the Roots GU storyline. So, and with that, I will go ahead and we'll move this over to my end scene. So, thank you guys so much. I will be here on Friday. Pretty sure I don't have anything else going on, so I'll be on time Friday for Final Fantasy 3. We'll finish that and then go right into Final Fantasy 4. I will update my cards and that, because I do have a couple of other games now to add to my Tuesday streams. One that I will like to add, which we will probably do after Devil May Cry but before Star Ocean, is Battle Chef Brigade. Yeah, Battle Chef Brigade, which is a indie game I bought and just recently started playing, and it is interesting, kind of cutesy type stuff, but I've enjoyed it thus far. And so, in the meantime, take care and stay safe out there. I will see you when I see you next. Bye!